What's going on, everybody? So today's video, I just had this thought in my head, that just popped up, and it's kind of off, kind of off the wall, kind of an obscure thought that I had, but it just kind of made me wonder a little bit. So, what I was thinking about was how things that you want out of life, they take time, right? They take discipline. They take a lot of sacrifice, and sometimes you might fail. Things that are worthwhile that you want to achieve or grasp, whatever. It's not just going to happen overnight, right? And oftentimes you see people trying to get those quick fixes and those quick solutions to whatever their problems or their issues are, right? And you tell those people, like, you got to put in that work. You got to put in, that dedication and those long hours in order to get what it is that you want out of life, because it's just not going to come that quickly or that easy. And I completely agree with that. But the downside to that is, and this is just how the world works, you know what I mean? Nothing on you, but it's like everything that you work for, everything that you've spent those years and all those hours and all those sleepless nights, that shit can be taken overnight. Like, no doubt. Like, when people say shit don't happen overnight, I disagree, because you can lose your life overnight. You can get robbed overnight. You can fucking your wife might wake up and want to divorce you overnight. So it's like, it's just how it is. Like, a whole fucking crew of construction workers and engineers can spend 10 decades making a palace or a building, a skyscraper or something, and one fucking match or something can bring that whole damn thing down within seconds. So it's like, my point is like, yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do to get what you want out of life, but it's gonna take that time and that sacrifice to get there. But just know that you can lose that shit overnight. You can lose that shit quicker than you gained it. So I guess the next thought would be, well, what do you do when that happens? Well, for one, some things you just can't prevent from happening. Like, people how they feel about certain things. If they just want to make you suffer or hate and just see you in a bad situation, if they have the means and the capability of doing it, they'll do it. Natural disasters, you can't control that shit. You know what I mean? So the mindset is that, whatever you had, you got to be able to get it right back. And you're going to have to work maybe twice as hard as you did before you got all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, look at, and I know some people don't like this, but look at Donald Trump. I mean, this guy went bankrupt. Not bankrupt, but his a few businesses have failed a few times, but overall he was still successful, because it's all about the mindset. You know what I mean? Like, these people that win the lottery over $100 million, or maybe $10 million, $10 million or so dollars, and they lose it so quickly. Why? Because they don't have a $1 million mindset. They don't have a $1 million work ethic. They don't have a $1 million dedication. They got a a 50,000 a year mindset, a 50,000, 30,000 mindset. Mediocrity is what they settle for. So when they stumble across, that 100 million or whatever, this huge amount of money, you see these people, they blow that shit away. You know what I'm saying? So your work ethic, your dedication, you're willing to sacrifice is what's going to make you successful. Whether you lose that shit, whether you're wanting to, get back in shape, you got a diet that you want to try, and let's say you gain a few pounds, or you're going to fucking, become distraught and let this thing just destroy you, or you're going to pick yourself up by your bootstraps and say, all right, I fucked up, or, this happened, I had no control over it, but I'm not going to let that stop what it is, whatever my goals are, and what it is that I'm trying to achieve. And that's all there is to it, man. It's just the effort and the mindset that you have. You know what I mean? So just know that, yes, things can happen overnight. And most of the time, it's the bad shit. Like I said, you can get robbed overnight. Somebody can come in and hold your whole family hostage and fucking, take every damn thing out your house. That shit can happen overnight. And everything that you work for can be taken. But if you have the mindset that you're going to get it right back, you're just going to start from the bottom again and get back to where you were or higher, you'll be all right. All right, so I just wanted to share that bit of information with y'all, because a lot of times random shit just goes off in my head and I forget it. So I just wanted to put this out there right now and share these gems of knowledge with you all. All right, y'all have a good day.